My name is Arthur, and I will be telling you the story of how I changed over the school year and how my community helped me change. Well, my story starts off at 7th grade, basically in the middle of the COVID pandemic. School got out, and this is where our break basically started. Well, our fake break before summer starts. So I was going home, and well, a lot of the apartments I was living in at that time, a lot of people I knew moved away to start some new lives, meet new people, and because of, well, mostly just because of family. So I was basically going home, and I didn't have anything to do. Mostly because I didn't have friends, and I was loner, and I just didn't like people in general. So yeah. Well, this is where REP or Refugee Empowerment Program will come affect me more than I would like to say. During this week, I met a lot of people from my culture or family. This being more people from Refugee Empowerment Program or just kids in general. This is where I meet, this is where I will meet a lot of my long lost friends. Well, one of them will be my brother. I call him my brother, not related by blood. And he will help me to believe in myself. School will start off the next year, basically virtual. I go 2 days in person, 2 days in virtual. Of course, I didn't go a lot of the virtuals, as my teacher will tell me. But I did come in person a lot, and I tried. And that's where I will meet my teacher. That helped me throughout 8th grade, and well, throughout my whole math courses, as I was terrible at math. And this is where I would start changing, as I didn't like people during this phase of COVID just helped me not go out. Of course, a few months back, my brother did sadly pass away, so this was the main reason I didn't like people. But COVID opened my eyes and to see that a lot of people care for me, even though I did not like to show it or didn't like them to. I will meet, well, cousins, brothers, mothers, all these people that had their own story, some of them so close to mine. And I was angry at thinking that I was different. Yes, the way I handled my stress and my anger was different from them. I didn't show it out, I mostly kept it in, which this will not be a good thing later on. This is where I will start on my first year in high school. And I sadly did not pass because of the fights, a lot of people just annoying me in general. And I'll also meet my younger brother, quote unquote. He's not blood related, I just call him brother. As I would try my best to help him go through high school without being bullied, since he was a lot like me actually. But sadly he did not pass. I did encourage him a lot to pass, but I couldn't encourage somebody that I'm not even trying my best, even though I wanted to help him, but at the same time I wasn't doing my best. This is where my art teacher would let him come help me. His name was Mr. Bowers. He bailed me out of a lot of situations, even though I did not deserve it. And the reason for this was not because I was the best or the most focused in this class. I was more of one of the most person that related to him, as he was younger himself. He had a lot of things I was going through, anger, rage, just not liking people in general. And he didn't want me to fail this year. He wanted me to show that I could be better. And I took a lot of inspirations from him, the way I think, the way I act. He was my mentor, and this community I found at REP also helped me build better futures for myself, even though I don't like to admit it out. This is why I don't get mad as much, because I have a lot of family over here. I have more brothers too. My little sister, she's my little sister. So they get something from me. She's my annoyance. And she is one of the main reasons why I love my family. She's so bright, happy, energetic. And she does tire me out a lot. And I have my younger brother, just like me. He's cool, I guess. Then I have my older brothers. Some of them are still helping out the family, sending as much money as they can to help us. And they will come down to show that they're still supporting it, not just there, just not like participating in the family. They'll try their best, as they also have their own lives, so my mom's not really against them, to go help and do their own thing. And during this time, I went through a growth spurt. I finally realized that I wanted something better in my life, so I started thinking, what can I do now to help my life? This will later come to my idea of making video games. There is a lot of studies saying video games do, not help people. But in my opinion, I think video games can help productive rates, and helping people focus, relax. But that's just my opinion. And I'm actually here. And then after that, I didn't think I wanted to make games anymore. Well, I was thinking about it for a lot of months until now, but actually, I changed my career path, and that is to join the military. Mostly because I'm in JRTC, so I do want to help rep my flags. And I want to thank everybody for allowing me to hear my short but to the point story. It's mostly just about community and family. So I thank you for hearing me.